Hey everyone, welcome back to Ever Curious. Today we're going on a journey to 12 of the most mysterious places on Earth. These aren't just beautiful or unusual, they're filled with secrets, legends, unexplained phenomena, and history that still puzzles scientists, historians, and explorers. From places where nature seems supernatural, to ancient sites built with techniques we don't fully understand, to spots where weird natural physics or folklore mix in uncanny ways. If you like mysteries, travel, and a little bit of how did they do that, you're in the right place. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss episodes like this. Now, buckle up because we're starting our...
Ever Curious, learn what you love.
Buckle up because we're starting our first stop in the remote sands of South America. Our first mysterious place, the Nazca Lines in southern Peru. These are giant geoglyphs drawings on the ground created by the Nazca culture between about 500 BCE and 500 CE. From above, you can see shapes of animals, plants, geometric patterns, a monkey, a hummingbird, even a spider. But here's where the mystery kicks in. Why were they made? Many theories suggest astronomical, religious, or water-related purposes. Some propose they were giant calendars or messages to gods in the sky. Modern research using remote sensing, archaeology, and aerial imagery has added clues but hasn't settled the debate. The scale is massive. Some lines extend several kilometers. How did they plan and build them so precisely without the aerial view we have today? That's part of what keeps the Nazca Lines mysterious even now. Next, we go to Egypt, to the Great Pyramids of Giza. The one built for Pharaoh Khufu, also called the Great Pyramid, is one of the oldest and most famous monuments in the world. Scholars estimate it was constructed around 2589–2504 BCE. What still boggles minds is how ancient engineers moved massive stone blocks, some weighing as much as 2.5 tons, across long distances, shaped them with great precision, aligned them astronomically, and did all this without modern machinery. Then there are interior chambers, passageways, and recent findings like in 2023, scientists discovered a previously unknown chamber using cosmic ray imaging methods. Even now, people debate what means they used, ramps, sleds, or water lubrication. The pyramid is both a marvel of human will and a riddle that time cannot fully erase. Flying from ancient pyramids to one of the ocean's greatest mysteries, the Bermuda Triangle. Between points like Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico lies a patch of Atlantic Ocean where many ships and aircraft are reported to have vanished under strange circumstances. Over the decades, dozens of disappearances have been attributed to unexpected storms, rogue waves, magnetic anomalies, human error, or even conspiracies. But despite the sensational stories, many scientists note that there is no statistically unusual rate of disappearances there compared to other heavily traveled ocean zones. What makes it mysterious is the folklore. Reports of compass needles behaving oddly, tales of ships found derelict or strange lights in the sky. Whether myth, exaggeration, or misinterpretation, the Bermuda Triangle continues to captivate imaginations. From the tropics to the tundra, blood falls in Antarctica. Picture a brilliant red waterfall spilling off the edge of a glacier into the icy expanse. It looks like something out of a horror movie, but the explanation is scientific. Deep inside Taylor Glacier, there's a trapped pool of extremely salty water rich in iron. Over time, when that iron-rich water seeps out and meets oxygen, it rusts, oxidizing, and gives off that striking red color. The water is ancient. Some of it has been isolated for perhaps millions of years. The cold, dark, high-pressure environment of Antarctica preserves this unique chemistry. Blood Falls is mysterious because it is both beautiful and almost otherworldly, an extreme example of how nature can look supernatural, but obey physics and chemistry. Now let's enter a place that feels like a Gothic story, Hoia-Baciu Forest in Romania. Often called the Bermuda Triangle of Romania, this forest is famous for twisted trees, strange sightings, and people who have experienced unexplainable phenomena there. The trees don't grow in straight lines. Many trunks bend, twist, or spiral, especially in certain patches. Then there's the clearing and open area in the forest where vegetation does not grow, even though conditions seem right. There are also stories of ghost lights, disappearances, time loss experiences, and other eerie things reported by hikers and tourists. Scientists suggest environmental factors, soil composition, fungal or bacterial effects, Microclimate could be part of the story, but so far, no definitive explanation for all the phenomena. It's the mix of folklore, strange visuals, and human experience that make Hoia-Baciu such a magnet for mystery lovers. Switching gears to something more modern and secretive. Area 51 in Nevada. This U.S. Air Force facility has long been the center of conspiracy theories, rumors of UFOs, government secrecy, alien technology, and hidden experiments. While the government has declassified some information about its role as a test and development area for aircraft and weapon systems, many of its operations remain classified. Because of that secrecy, imaginations run wild. Has there really been alien craft here? Extraterrestrial bodies? Or is it mostly hush-hush projects, experimental aircraft, and misinformed observers? We may not ever know fully, but the mystique endures. The fence, the guards, the restricted airspace all add to the aura. Let's travel to the Pacific and visit Easter Island, also known as Rapa Nui. The remote island is famous for its Moai statues, huge monolithic heads, carved by the Rapa Nui people between roughly the 10th and 16th centuries. Some statues weigh up to 82 tons, and some are more than 20 meters tall. One key mystery: how were they moved from quarries across the island to their final spots, often across rugged terrain? Also, the society that made them suffered major collapse, deforestation, loss of resources, disease, European contact. Many theories have been proposed, some environmental, some social. What's fascinating is how these statues reflect culture, belief, politics, and human ingenuity. And to this day, they stand there, looking outward, as if guardians or watchers over the sea. Number 9 takes us to the Richet structure in Mauritania, often called the Eye of the Sahara. From space, it looks like a giant circular formation, concentric rings of rock, some 30 miles 48 kilometers across. For a long time, people thought it might be an impact crater. But geological studies suggest it's actually a deeply eroded dome, with different rock layers eroding unevenly, creating rings. Still, why exactly it formed this way, how old it is, and its precise formation history are under research. Its stark symmetrical beauty and size make it visible even from orbit. That gives this site a majestic and mysterious presence. Earth's geography showing off in ways that defy our everyday expectations. Our 10th stop is Cueva de los Teos, the Cave of the Oilbirds, in Ecuador. In addition to its natural features, deep cave passages, dramatic geology, lush surrounding rainforest, it's tied up with myth and high adventure. Back in the 1960s and 70s, explorer Juan claimed there was a golden library inside. Metallic plates inscribed with unknown hieroglyphs, amazing sculptures, even connections to lost civilizations. Many adventurers have attempted to find this library, including some high-profile figures like Neil Armstrong participated in an expedition. But credible archaeological and scientific investigation has found no evidence that such a library or treasure exists. Still, the cave is vast, beautiful, and mysterious in its own right, and the myths add a layer of human wonder atop its natural drama. Now let's talk about places that may or may not even exist, phantom islands, and legendary realms. One is the Ernest Reef in the South Pacific, reported by sailors in 1902. Included in some old nautical charts, but later searches found nothing. It is considered a phantom island because it might never have been real. Then there's Agartha, also spelled Agartha, etc., a legendary subterranean kingdom said to lie somewhere beneath Earth's crust. The stories vary. Some say it's in Central Asia, under the Himalayas, or even connected with mythic entrances in caves or pyramids. These places are fascinating because they exist more in folklore, myth, and imagination than verifiable geography, but that is exactly why they grab hold of our curiosity. They question what we accept as real and remind us of the power of stories. As we wrap up this tour of the most mysterious places on Earth, what stands out is this: mystery often sits at the boundary of what we know and what we don't. Some of these places will eventually yield more answers through archaeology, geology, biology, physics, or remote sensing. Others will probably stay mysterious forever, and that's okay. Because part of being human is being curious. The hope is that exploring these mysteries doesn't just wow us visually, but inspires us to ask more, learn more, and explore more. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, share with fellow curious minds, and let me know in the comments, which place surprised you most, or which mystery would you want to visit personally? And as always, stay curious. Until next time on Ever Curious.